Hello everyone. For this screencast, I would like to discuss my mashup assignment. And when I first started the mashup assignment, I went in knowing three things. One, that I really like Lord of the Rings. Two, that I really like Juno. And I really enjoy editing movies. What you see here is the timeline for what used to be the entirety of Juno, the film. These breaks are a result of me butchering the movie to take pieces out and paste them elsewhere. So when I was starting on it, I scoured YouTube for a while to find a trailer to mash up the visual elements with, and I finally settled on this one from The Two Towers, which does happen to be my favorite of the three. And it's narrated by Galadriel.
There is a union now between the two towers.
So after ripping the sound file from the trailer, I got to work to see what would happen with my mashup. What you see now is the finished timeline of my first draft, which is the same draft that I posted on the website. Incidentally, posted it twice. According to feedback from classmates and the professor, there were parts where the sound and visuals could pair better, where saying like matching was disrupted by the speaking characters and sound doesn't really line up. So I took note of that, and people didn't really like my ending. It creeped them out, which I guess is understandable. So here's my ending as it was before. Maybe Frodo's a little creepy in that end. Examples of where the sound didn't quite work was here where Bleecker is speaking. Mouth is moving. And then the ultrasound scene where they're clearly talking and nobody is really heard. So taking this into account, I made some changes that made the trailer seem more like a real trailer. For instance, I added an MPAA rating warning at the very beginning. And I also added some text. And the text that I have here, actually, I stuck it in where it seemed appropriate. It builds up to a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that I actually just found on a quote search engine here. And I don't know if this is the best quote to use, but it seems dark enough, but also has enough room for optimism that it could be applied to both stories. For the mismatched sound clips where Bleecker is talking, I inched it forward a few split seconds and just found a part where he's not really talking. So we just see him. His mouth opens at the very end, but we don't know whether he forms an actual word. And the ultrasound scene I replaced with the living room scene where they're awkwardly staring at each other. So there's no way that we'll see anybody trying to talk. At the very end, I made some changes as well. So those are the edits that I made as of right now, but I would still love some comments and feedback on what I've done. If anyone can offer me some advice, I would really appreciate it. So thank you very much. I will see you all very soon.